Here at the White House tonight, new examples of President Trump's America First economic and trade policy. The U.S. is slapping tariffs on imports of 2 products. And the makers of those products, you can imagine, are not happy. Correspondent Kevin Corke reports and joins me here on the North Lawn with the story. Good evening, Kevin.
Hey, good evening, my friend. It's very interesting. This is the president's first major move to level the global playing field, which he has long suggested has been tilted against American companies. But he's getting ready to take a trip to a major economic summit in Europe, as you know, where his America First policies will likely be at odds with global political and business leaders.
Our companies have been decimated, and those companies are going to be coming back strong.
It was a move that could be best summed up in 2 words: America First. President Trump today signing a pair of executive orders calling for stiff tariffs on imported solar panels and washing machines.
Our companies will not be taken advantage of anymore, and our workers are going to have lots of really great jobs with products that are going to be made in the good old USA.
The president's directive calls for penalties of up to 50% on washing machines and as high as 30% on solar modules, as well as restrictive quotas to limit the number that come into the U.S. market, though the penalties would phase out over time. A direct response to U.S. industry pleas for help to stem the tide of a recent flood of cheap imports, which led U.S. appliance giant Whirlpool to file a petition for relief from South Korean appliance manufacturers Samsung and LG. China, which dominates the solar panel manufacturing industry, expressed, quote, strong dissatisfaction today, calling the U.S. decision an abuse of trade remedy measures. The Trump trade barriers come by way of a 1974 law that permits companies to seek relief if they can prove serious injury from a sudden surge in imports. Said U.S. Trade Rep Robert Lighthizer, the Trump administration will always defend American workers, farmers, ranchers, and businesses. However, targeting imported goods like washing machines, for example, is often complicated by the fact that many of the parts used to create the items are American-made. This as the president prepares to travel to the World Economic Forum in Davos, first U.S. president to attend since Bill Clinton. Experts warn the president's penchant for aggressive trade policies could overshadow the gathering.
This is just really a harbinger of things to come, and the president has a number of upcoming decisions on steel, aluminum, Chinese intellectual property theft that could really tie things up.
But the president's chief economic advisor doesn't seem concerned.
The president believes we can have truly win-win agreements. America First is not America alone.
Very interesting to listen to Gary Cohn there. By the way, a bit of pushback tonight from a usually reliable ally. You may remember South Carolina's governor, Henry McMaster, an early proponent of the president's campaign back in 2016, and whose state, by the way, has recently opened a $380 million Samsung facility, is calling the president's decision, Brett, to impose these stiff tariffs on imported washing machines a bad decision, but likely one we'll see more of in the months ahead.
Interesting, and it'll be tested there in Davos.
Indeed.
Kevin, thank you.